Artfully Random Games is now live. Streaming games plus demos, Star Ocean.
Raymond to Bridge. We're departing Parapium in just a few. Head back to our original sector through the Scorpium wormhole. Once we're out, take us to Verguld at maximum warp.
Understood.
Come on, we gotta get to the bridge.
Hey, you folks have fought with those Scorpion guys before, right? If you get hold of any parts, bring them to me. I may be just a mechanic, but I'd love to get a look at what they've got under the hood. I owe you one. I don't care if it's junk. Just bring me whatever you can find.
Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Captain, Marielle, the Verguld Gulf is hailing us.
What? How?
They survived? Put them through.
Captain Curtis!
Nice job getting out of there in one piece.
It'll take more than that to sink us. Besides, I was the one worried about you, since the Astoria altered course to pursue you.
Actually, Captain Bennett and his entire crew was integrated to Scorpium, and they invaded a Scorpium colony. He was firing upon non-combatants, so we had no choice but to engage him.
I see.
Full time for 200.
But Captain, can it be true that if...
This term for a long-handled gardening tool can also mean an immoral pleasure seeker. And what's a hoe? Go. Whoa!
The Federation are clearly in the wrong here. But they're stuck playing catch-up, since no one knows why the Commander has gone berserk.
Captain, Commander Remington is connected with the Centralist Scorpium, the same force that attacked the Manuk system.
What?
It is likely that the Commander himself has been integrated, and we have evidence that shows he may even be the Centralist leader. The truth is...
This whole crisis started with the Federation, when Bennett and other Earthling officers were integrated. Still, I can't believe this has been going on for 15 years.
They don't even hold back against their fellow Scorpion. And what's worse, their abilities are vastly superior to those of us that are flesh and blood. My guess is they're gonna use this power to expand the Federation's influence.
But why would they attack Verguld?
That's the thing. It's not as if there's been any fierce outward antagonism with Verguld up to now. All this will do is serve to upset the other unallied planets.
Hey, Duma. I remember before you were saying you came aboard the Aegis to assess Verguld's suitability for integration. And these Centralists, they're also connected to the network, right?
Correct.
Does this mean they're invading with the intention to integrate the people of Verguld as Centralist Scorpion?
I think we can assume that.
You're going?
Hey, my home is in danger.
I will do my part and gather allies to put a stop to the Commander's madness.
You know, we have no way to tell if any Federation ships that come our way are part of Remington's faction. So for safety's sake, give me a heads up if you decide to bring any friends along.
Will do. I'll send you all we know about Remington's movements at present. I'll make my way to Verguld as quickly as possible, too. I wish you and the Aldous a safe journey. Over.
Add Curtis's data and open a wide-range schematic display.
So, each of those dots is a gigantic ship akin to the Astoria? I now see why Lambert would be so unnerved by the mere sight of the Tyrannus.
The enemy's advance forces will reach Verguld in 48 hours. It would be reasonable to estimate combat will begin in 72 hours.
How about us in the Vela Gulf?
Even rushing to Verguld, at Warp 11 as we are, we will not arrive for 96 hours. The Vela Gulf is in much the same situation, approximately 98 hours away.
Damn. Well, guess that means we can't really depend on them then. Sorry, everybody. Hope you don't mind helping me clean up this mess back home. Huh, that's weird. I wonder where Duma went. Maybe off with Leticia? I better go look.
Technology that increases the speed of a ship on a whim, with no regard for wind or waves, is quite awe-inspiring.
I don't care how much Verguld's stance opposes that of the Federation. Attacking them without proper warning is unjustifiable.
I will contact you when we reach the Verguld system, so please, take this opportunity to get some rest and food.
Are we traveling swiftly or not? I find the inability to perceive inertia aboard this vessel perplexing.
I'm so glad everyone on the Verguld is safe. Surviving that dire situation is quite a feat.
Enemies up ahead! Get
Enemies up ahead!
You can count on me.
Detected ahead.
I'll handle this. Target acquired. Hostiles eliminated.
Initiate emergency protocols.
I have acquired something of note. Neutralized. How very reliable of you. Neutralized. Direct detected. Nowhere to run. I've got your back. Firing. How clumsy of you. Target neutralized. Updating system.
That's over with.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Too slow. Activating combat protocols. Acquired something of note. Consider feats of engineering. There, finished. I have acquired something of note. have acquired something of note.
Threat detected.
Firing! 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 Firing!
Usefulness low.
Firing! Say goodbye! Hostile! Batting affects the enemy's perceptive range. Ambush successful. I have acquired something of note. Full power. This should do it. I have acquired something. Too slow. Too much. Stay where you are. Prepare yourself. This should do it. Watch your step. Moving on. Stay where you are. It falls to me.
Ready?
neutral and footsies in SF5, the game where you can't even, like, it's almost impossible to whip on the ship. It's in the most offensive fucking game in the world. You can't even react to dashes. There already is things in that game that just should follow control. Yeah, and it's once they come to the understanding that, like, there is no Street Fighter game that has honest footsies. Honest footsies is a lie and essentially a fantasy created by the fighting game community. There is no fighting game out there that is pure and honest footsies outside of footsies. You know, high fight game. Every Street Fighter game that you're like, I want pure footsies, and then go fight Vega in Super Turbo. Tell me how that goes. But what about Street Fighter 4? Pure footsies. Go fight Sea Viper or El Forte. Good fuck that shit. Like, there are so many characters that say fuck it. Right? Kimberly is the one in this game, or the one in Street Fighter 6 that is immediately got policies. Right? She doesn't go anywhere to do anything. She's crazy. There's always going to be elements and mechanics and characters in Street Fighter games that say fuck footsies. The biggest difference in Street Fighter 6 is that you can't commit to it, right? You can't just be good at footsies in SF6. It's gonna help you a ton, but you need reactions and shit. If you're playing shitty and footsie with people, you're gonna get blinded back fucking hard if you don't have the proper reaction to it. To me, it's like it feels dangerous. Street Fighter 6 feels like a very dangerous game. Its neutral is dangerous because characters at any point have to have a moment of explosion, you know? They have a moment of just like, boom, I'm in there, let's fucking go. I haven't played it. Even footsies is a fuck footsies thing. The term pure footsies is a complete fallacy that's been crafted over the years by people that just like a certain game because they got good at it, and that's the footsie game. You know what I mean? Even Tekken 7 is like the ultimate grounded footsie fighting game. It really is. But even that game has several things that are just like fuck footsies. Fuck it. And now Tekken 8's about to have it. At least Street Fighter 6 has a mixed reward associated with it. You know, there's a proper inherent plan that can be countered and can also lead to very, very powerful shit. That's
Leave it to me.
Like there needs to be proper risk reward, and that feels like the entire gameplay of all the mechanics we played in Street Fighter 6.
Prepare yourself.
Competitively in the 2000s and shit was Super Turbo. Super Turbo was always the ultimate footsie game. Always. But you tell me that Super Turbo was a pure footsie game. You look me dead in the eyes and tell me that shit. It's more about space control, right? It's not as much grounded footsies. People think of footsies, they think of like left and right movement on the ground, right? And that's where like, but really footsies is everything. Footsies is like putting your opponent in a disadvantageous position. Controlling space.
This should do it.
Like, Third Strike is actually the most competent and, you know, challenging fighting game of all of them. It makes only the fighting games shit. I'm the kid now, when I was in my early 20s and stuff. And then you get like Chun-Li, and you get, well, actually Chun-Li is all the footsies. You get like
Acquired something of note.
Kono, and you get Yoon, and they just go, fuck this shit, I'm gonna knock you down and you're fucking dead. Alright. Oh, alright. My fear point.
Perhaps I too was born from a moment of inspiration such as this. There, finished. Something of note. I have acquired something of note. Acquired something of note.
Leave it to me. Wait!
Amazing. This will be more than enough. I'm gonna have fun tinkering with this stuff.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Setting aside the whole ideology issue, Scorpion technology is seriously wild. Gotta say, it's pretty twisted. At least I got a little excitement in my day.
Each of us are equal on the network. There is no hierarchy. The system itself shouldn't have allowed for the existence of the Centralists. But here we are.
You're heading into the ruins? You by any chance?
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
It can be quite dangerous.
Thanks. Just gotta hit it with a hammer, right? Not what I expected. Just gotta hit it with a hammer, right? Not what I expected. Just gotta hit it with a hammer. Not what I expected.
You by any chance from another continent?
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
It can be quite dangerous around these parts. You'd best go prepared.
Thanks.
Not how I imagined I would see the world I was promised visit to.
Hail, my friend! If you should fail.
What would the world even be like without pain and suffering? I feel like we'd lose a lot more than just the bad stuff.
The threat of assimilation into the Centralists probably followed me for a long time without me even noticing.
Verguld is in danger. We need to head there fast.
What these Centralists have done is unthinkable. To bring harm upon the...
The ability to converse without need of words is revolutionary indeed. But we must not forget how we use our words, both to seek to understand and in an effort to be understood.
If we had lost our battle against the Empire, we ourselves might now be swept up into the very Centralists we fight.
Each of us are equal. The system itself.
Verguld is in danger. We need...
What would the world even...
The threat of assimilation.
Going home?
What these Centralists have done is unthinkable. To bring harm upon the innocent without so much as a declaration of war.
If we had lost our battle against the Empire...
Not how I imagined I would...
The ability to but we must not...
Sweet!
What would the world even be like without pain and suffering? I feel like we'd lose a...
If we had lost our battle against the Empire, we ourselves might now be...
Not how I imagined I would see the world I was promised visit to.
Let me out! Somebody! Anybody! Unlock this door and release me at once! Kato awaits my arrival!
Huh. Someone's sure worked up.
Damn fella's been like that since the moment we brought him in. It's unbearable. We nabbed him after reports of someone creeping around the fort, but we can't even get a testimony out of him with all his hooting and hollering.
Huh. Look at all this stuff he's carrying, though. Hey, why don't you take a look through his gear there? Might as well let him go if there's nothing fishy, don't you think?
Ah, good idea. Anything is better than just listening to him carry on like that. Just lugging around junk, eh? All right then, get out of here!
Junk, he says! Each piece here is a veritable work of art!
Okay, let's not argue with the guy who just set you free, hmm?
Right. Yes. Thank you for your assistance. That witless oaf wouldn't deign to even give me the time of day.
Look, I get being ticked off about being called a criminal, but no guard is gonna take that guff. You gotta talk out your case, not shout it.
You're smarter than you look. Has anyone ever told you that before?
That's how you're gonna talk to the guy who just saved you? Let me guess, though. You're with the Ruddle Company, yeah? Word of advice. You might want to tone down how aggressively you search for merchandise.
I say. How exactly do you know the company I work for?
Lucky guess.
Truly now. Well. Color me impressed. Here, take this as a token of my thanks. I'll have even better wares for sale once I set up my stall in Kato. Feel free to come by should you ever find yourself lacking in culture. Now then, I have no time to waste. So long!
Is he sure this isn't just junk?
What these centuries...
Verguld is in danger.
The threat of a symbol.
Each of us are the system itself.
The ability to but we must...
Verguld is in danger. We need to...
That's as good a reason as any. The threat of a symbol.
What these centralists have done...
What would the world even...
Not how I...
If we have...
Oh, here it is.
Let's do this thing. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Time to put you out of your misery. Man, I'm good.
Oh, I suppose anything is possible if you live long enough. Though I hear the best of the best are somewhere out there still.
Each of us are equal on the network. There is no hierarchy. The system itself shouldn't have allowed for the existence of the Centralists. But here we are.
Sweet! Sweet!
I hear ya.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. One threat neutralized.
each of us are the system is...
If we had lost our battle.
Not how I...
Sweet!
What would the world even be like without pain and...
The threat of a symbol.
Verguld isn't...
Got some writing materials in from a wandering merchant. We have a good deal on a strange book, too. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You're the one who helped me back in Baldar. Inspired by your show of deductive skill, I've begun writing my own mystery novels. What I could not do with the spoken word, I now do with the written. Plus, if I write my own artworks into the story, the books themselves become advertisements. 2 birds and all that, you know.
What these centralists...
The ability to converse without need of... But we must not...
Pretty in some fish... His belly right about now.
Destroy.
Say goodbye.
Go.
Hostile presence detected.
Firing. Threat neutralized. Destroy. You'll never usefulness. Love. Threat neutralized. Eliminated. Arena destroyed. Resistance is futile.
Stay for this.
Please try. Nothing shall see us deterred.
Initiate emergency protocol. Firing. Destroy. Firing. Threat neutralized. Destroy. Defense low.
You know, even though I'm still mad as hell about what happened with the Astoria, you took some seriously impressive action when you ganked that entire ship on your own.
Stealing it was certainly a grave violation of military regulations. But at the same time, I was simply following my convictions. I don't regret doing it. I figured I could probably save the crew members of the Aegis, or at least recover its flight recorder. It might have seemed impulsive, but I put a lot of thought into what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I can tell you did. But even before that, you defied your superior and tried to stop him from attacking the Aegis. That ain't something any run-of-the-mill military officer would do.
Ah, That's not a violation of military regulations, actually.
Wait, it's not?
Correct. That was just a case of disobeying an order I deemed to be unjust. That in itself does not violate regulations. My objective is to fulfill my duties as a Federation officer, in accordance with the law and my beliefs. But regrettably, it seems that I am not capable enough to accomplish that objective yet. Look what ended up happening because of me.
Don't you get down on yourself, Marielle. Think about it. Those convictions of yours are what saved our lives in the end. I owe you a lot.
Thank you for saying so. That tells me that what I did needed to be done, despite my inexperience.
Sweet!
Not bad. Not bad. I think I might have a real... Not bad.
I'm unfamiliar with this cyber-mind integration, but I do know forcing it upon others is wrong.
excellent sample. And in good condition, no less. I am sure this will yield great research data.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
The characteristics of plants on Aster are believed to be uniquely different from those of other systems. Based on the information your Duma has shared with us, I think we'll be able to learn a great deal more. I have another research sample request. Would you be able to assist me again? I need a sample from a simian life form this time. Please use the container just like before. With that sample, we will have a better idea of the varying life forms across the Aster star system.
I did not expect the Federation. No. The Centralist...
Oh, hey there. Hitting the books good and hard, are we?
Yep. With a bit of Scorpium help, I was paging through all sorts of reference materials. Isn't that cool? Tell me though, are all libraries out in space this massive?
Nah, it's pretty rare to find one as huge and helpful as this one.
There's still so much I want to study and learn. Maybe I should pop back in for a bit.
No. Nina, I believe it would be better for you to end your studies for the day.
What? Why would I?
Elena trying to stop someone from learning? Okay, now that's a rare sight.
Although a thirst for knowledge is a wonderful thing, in order to truly acquire an understanding, one must give themselves time to ruminate and ponder on what they have learned.
Are you saying I need a break? Like, in the same way you're better off getting a good 8 hours of sleep rather than cramming the night before a big test?
More or less, yes. The more you attempt to cram at once, the more you will find yourself memorizing rather than learning, and memory fades. Building an understanding over time will ensure that the knowledge you acquire will resonate within you in a meaningful way.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean now. Maybe I will call it a day then, and pick things up whenever I come back.
Yeah, you'll have more chances to study. No need to be all hasty.
Oh, you mean it?
What?
Well, these chances aren't something I can give myself, right?
Oh.
So, it's okay for me to assume that you meant exactly what you were alluding to when you said that, right?
Of course, Nina. Ray and I are now obligated to aid you and the others since we brought you here. Wouldn't you agree, Ray?
Yeah, I guess so.
There is nothing wrong with the pursuit of studies. In fact, if I could, I would be glad to assist you.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You just want me to give a little more thought to pacing myself. That's what you mean, right?
Exactly, Nina. And I believe doing so will see you left all the wiser for it. I did not expect the Federation.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
must make haste to the
Word of our actions here has surely spread throughout this net.
Captain Bennett?
A drill.
Sweet! What becomes of the underclass if a ruler emerges among beings who share knowledge equally? Can't be any more challenging than a research paper, surely. Solidly done on my part. Oh. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more challenging. Solidly done on my part.
Sweet! Hey, what's up? You're not all bubbly. Something bothering you?
I'm just thinking about what it means to join the Scorpium. And how a measly little trainee doctor like me should feel about this whole integration business.
Aha. Deep thoughts.
I mean, when I think about what JJ said, when he told us that integrating with Scorpium saved his life, perhaps replacing these lumps of meat we live in with something sturdier is an acceptable option for us.
Well, putting personal feelings aside, it undoubtedly is a good option for people.
But if everyone made the jump, would we even need doctors like me around anymore? That thought keeps bouncing around in my head.
Nah, you're wrong there.
Huh?
Integrating with Scorpium is an option, but it's not the only option for people to choose from.
What's that, Ray? Your attempt at poetry?
Look, I don't know if people making the jump is right or wrong. But for those of us who choose not to, we need the help of docs like you, Nina. Don't you think so?
Ray.
I have faith in your abilities, Nina, and I count on them. Don't forget that. Just because something new and useful comes out of nowhere, that doesn't render all the other stuff we got unnecessary.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Besides, I won't be much help to anyone if I just sit here worrying all the time. And so we're clear on this. My abilities are emergency use only, so stay safe, okay?
Hey, no promises.
Thanks, though, Ray.
Captain Raymond, your swordplay is impressively masterful. You seem capable of handling any manner of battle, and your abilities are nothing short of magnificent.
Well, I could get used to receiving praise from an awesome warrior like yourself.
Have you studied the blade for long?
Nah, it's been pretty recent. Actually, it was Leticia who taught me how to use one when I crash-landed on Aster 4.
That is quite compelling. In that light, not only is your aptitude incredible, but Leticia's guidance must be truly exquisite.
Oh yeah. It's definitely thanks to her that I'm able to whip a sword around with any kind of skill. I really appreciate her for that.
Without a pupil who is appropriately strong of spirit, it is almost impossible to refine technique to this degree.
Strong of spirit, huh? I wasn't really aiming for that, but hey, I'll take it. I just wanted to protect what was important to me. That's all.
In my humble opinion, that desire to protect is what gives flair to your swordsmanship.
And I suppose you would be the expert on that. Even an untrained joker like me can tell that you've got a wealth of experience backing your skills up.
I am yet a traveler on the path to mastering the blade. My sword is still searching for what it is meant to protect.
You're already protecting so many people, though.
I do hope so.
We know so. And that's why we're all able to count on you. We need you, man.
If so, then I will do everything in my power to live up to your expectations.
So how far do the Scorpium actually go?
Regrettably, I do not understand the question.
I mean, a whole battleship could be a single Scorpium life form, right? But something as small as Duma is also a Scorpium.
Correct.
I know I joked before about a building being a Scorpium, but say I bump into a streetlight or knock into a table. If I found out it was a Scorpium, I'd feel awful. I want to know how far they extend so I can get by when I'm here.
Now I understand you. Though that's quite the difficult question to answer simply. I have only encountered a table-shaped Scorpium once before.
Are you for real? Oh, come on! I'm actually trying to understand the Scorpium here. I'm serious.
I apologize. I must admit, it does my heart good to see you take this matter seriously. As far as Parapeum is concerned, you can think of anything mobile with autonomy as Scorpium. That is why vehicles are Scorpium. But tables, streetlights, buildings, tools, things that are fixed in place, are not Scorpium. Naturally, there are exceptions. In everyday life, however, There's no need to worry.
Gotcha. But would that make Parapium's colony a Scorpium too?
The colony does move through space with a certain degree of autonomy, after all.
That's why, huh? So how did these cities and stuff pop up anyway?
The Scorpium who decide to settle in Parapium are always looking for city configurations via the continuum. For example, this city was formed after thoroughly considering the sentiments and purposes of many.
You know, once you realize they made these places for themselves because they wanted to live in cities, you start to wonder if there's much difference between humans and Scorpium at all.
I'm grateful to hear you understand. Every living thing instinctively desires to subsist in a better environment. Captain Raymond, I hope you and the others come to realize the merits of this Scorpium colony.
Captain Bennett has been a word of
If the Centralist Scorpium...
What becomes of the other?
We must...
I did not
I'm unfamiliar.
I wish to...
Just gotta hit it with a hammer, right? Not what I expected. Just gotta hit it with a hammer, right? Not what I expected. Sweet!
Threat detected ahead. Item obtained. Threat neutralized.
See you all alive. Enemy spotted.
See that? Nice. Sweet!
Hostile presence detected.
Horrible of you. Destroyed. Initiate protocol.
See that? Let's get up close and personal! All you oppose me is the power and fear.
Neutralized. Destroyed.
To fight another day.
another superb specimen in excellent condition. I wonder if your skill in battle has anything to do with it.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Biologically speaking, simians are believed to be closely related to the humans of Aster. I believe that deepening our understanding of all life forms will allow us to better live in universal harmony. Biologically speaking, I believe
Something tells me we probably shouldn't be getting into this swamp.
Lack of leadership. I have acquired something of note.
Technology that increases...
The duty of Duma is to seek out candidates for Scorpium and recommend integration if they are found suitable. Our actions were in service of this mission. However, recent events have given us reasonable cause to question the validity of Scorpium principles.
What's this all of a sudden?
You struggle to understand the Centralists.
Our fundamental principles also. Although integration greatly expands our diversity and potential for evolution as a life form, the Centralists have clearly been influenced by the ambition of the Pan-Galactic Federation, and they have now chosen a path that involves attacking fellow Scorpion. We believe that Scorpion has proceeded in an overly uniform manner in our continuous quest for evolution.
But would this not be the same even if you had not made contact with the Federation?
Correct. It appears to be one of the inherent dangers of Scorpium's ideology. Pursuit of our goal, so excessive that it drives us to invasion and even harming of our own kind. In short, forced evolution.
All this hand-wringing is well and good, but this is the time for action. Even if we don't have all the answers. So, what do you plan to do?
It is an undeniable fact that the Centralist Scorpium philosophy is extremely dangerous. We will do whatever we can to stop them.
And after that?
If we are able to stop the Centralists, we are uncertain of what will happen next. That is something we must consider.
I like that. You know, I'm starting to see you less and less as a computer. I'm sure things are gonna work out, right? There's no telling how bad the situation on Verguld is gonna be. Better head to my bunk and rest up while I can.
This is your home, is it not? You may count on our assistance as well.
Oh, you're a fan of a so.
It grieves me to know that my fellow Scorpion are assaulting your home, Captain Raymond.
Are we traveling swiftly or not?
I'm so glad everyone on the Verguld... Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to come back in one piece, alright?
Thanks. Guess I'll just rest up until
About
we get
time for a rest.
This is pretty good.
We will arrive momentarily in the Verguld system. The battle will likely be fierce. All hands, brace for unexpected impacts.
Please still be in one piece for me, Verguld. Better get to the bridge. Status report.
3 battleships, 1 hybrid research vessel, and 2 Scorpion battleships have invaded Verguld space. The Verguldian fleet has engaged them. We are approximately 13 minutes away from the main combat zone.
Schematics.
So the Verguldians have them outnumbered. Maybe there is some hope after all.
Well, it's not really that simple. There's no telling how long the Verguldian fleet's shields will hold up against Federation battleships.
7 minutes.
Damn. Tactical.
Displaying tactical map.
Now what?
3 Federation vessels and 1 Scorpion battleship are approaching the combat zone. 2 will arrive in 12 minutes. The other 2, within the hour.
Even if the Aldis starts fighting now, this situation looks bleak.
You come all this way just to retreat?
No, never. But I gotta make sure that our info on the Scorpion is shared with my family. We're gonna cut across that battle zone and land on Verguld.
But we'll never make it, Ray. I don't have any combat pilot experience.
I will take over primary navigation. Please provide support.
Roger. 3 minutes.
Captain, the battleship Sadith has broken away from the Verguldian fleet. Their warp drive is damaged. 2 Federation battleships are pursuing them. Phase cannons charging. They're going to fire.
They're going to fire on an incapacitated ship?
Shit! Bring us about! Go help the Sadith!
Impossible. If both ships come after us, we will be destroyed in a single barrage.
Damn! Damn, damn, damn!
We should continue with our initial plan. Our only option is to reach headquarters and share what we have learned of Scorpion and the Federation with the Lawrence family and the military.
Wait, what is this?
What do you see?
Look at tacticals. 2 of the Federation ships have left the battle line, and they are now heading for the planet.
What do they think they can do with just 2 ships? Surprise attack or no, they're never gonna get through the planetary shields.
Ray, we're about to return to conventional space. We better settle on a plan.
We're going after those 2 ships that left the front line.
Got it. Now entering conventional space. Gonna be following those ships at a safe distance. Hey, they aren't headed for the homeworld. This course is set for Vergnes.
They must be after the Symbo drives on Vergnes.
Yeah. Chase them with everything we got. Send an emergency transmission to the military. The fleet they're facing is a feint.
We are already at maximum speed. We will not catch them. They are 20 minutes ahead of us.
Have you gotten a response from the military?
Captain, we're receiving a transmission from Vergnes. It doesn't appear to be from the military.
Put them through. Dad!
What?
Well, well, glad to see you punks are in one piece.
Dad! I'm gonna have to keep this short. The main fleet is a feint. Their real target is Provenience Cavern on Vergnes. 2 of their battleships are headed there now.
Keep your pants on. Maybe you forgot, but Vergnes has a permanent defense fleet. It'll take more than a couple of Federation ships to get through them.
Raoul Lawrence, this is Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny of the Pan-Galactic Federation. Please, sir, heed your son's warning. These ships are renegades, broken away from the fleet's chain of command. Normal assumptions do not apply.
Why is there a Kenny aboard the Aldous?
Long story. We've been through a lot here. Dad, this is important. I need your help in getting the data we have to the military ASAP. These bastards, they're Scorpion. They're not what you think.
Federation ship sighted. They're transferring down.
No! They broke through the planetary shield?
What the hell are these guys? Security, strengthen frontal defenses.
Looks like this ain't gonna be as easy as I thought. The commander of defense on Verguld is an old pal of mine. Send me your data. I'll convince him. But I want you two to get the hell out of there.
Wait, what?
Hey, you don't really think the Aldous can take on a fleet of battleships now, do you? Get out of the combat zone and keep yourselves alive. Got that? Over and out.
I believe Raoul's judgment here is sound. All we have done will be for nothing if the Aldous is destroyed.
Ray. What? A Federation vessel is hailing us!
Have we been spotted?
No. If they were with Remington, they would have shot without warning. Put them through.
Understood. Putting them on screen now.
This is Admiral Luca Maverick, hailing from the Pan-Galactic Federation vessel GFSS-1007T, the Calnus.
Admiral Maverick!
What do you want, Admiral? Here to ask for our surrender?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not rush to conclusions here. Would it help at all if I told you I've spoken with Curtis? Our vessel is headed for Verguld along with one of our newest battleships. At maximum warp, as we speak, to put an abrupt stop to Remington's incursion. We should be there in around 40 minutes. Can you hold out for that long?
The Verguldian fleet might just barely make it, but they've also put forces down on Vergnes, and have started attacking cities and civilians.
Detached force, huh? You require any backup?
No. We'll take care of it ourselves.
Think you can handle it?
Sure, we'll be fine.
I can't apologize enough for Remington's actions, and the cowardice of the Federation.
Yeah, gotcha, but actions speak louder than apologies.
Got it. Let's all get through this alive. Over.
He's a good man who worked alongside my grandfather at the Federation. We can trust him.
Fine. We'll let the military and Admiral Maverick handle the defense of Verguld. We are gonna transfer down to Vergnes. We're gonna go help my dad.
Understood. We can transfer down to Lawrence Logistics.
Thought you were gonna try to stop me.
I never assume that you, Raoul, or Antonio will ever listen to what I say.
Yeah, no point in starting now then.
Ant, we're heading to the surface. Once we're there, I want you to move away from Vergnes.
No need to tell me that. You think I'm gonna hang out here staring down a couple of battleships?
Ray.
Sorry, but I'm gonna need your help.
You need not have asked.
Exactly. If it's a fight to save your home, then of course we're going to go.
Indeed. Any battle of yours is a battle of ours.
My agreement to maintain Elena is still in effect.
I must make right the failings of my comrades.
Thanks, guys. All right then. Let's do this! Okay, all set and ready to go. Time to head for the transfer chamber and get to Vergnes. Leave it to me!